topic of intrigues is a fair one to discuss. Imperial intrigues, royal intrigues, political intrigues, they are all uniquely dangerous um, because they can impact populations. Their organic diplomacy and governance, if it is a body politic, which are a bunch of fictions, legal fictions, well, then it will be their franchising management can be impacted. So parties must be wise, not only in making sure that their operations are wise, fair, honorable, right, and just in the service of those who they have been selected to serve in whatever capacity they serve in. They must be wise enough to see intrigues forming. Intrigues, all forms, all manner of lese-majesty or treason, all forms of sabotage and betrayal, they never happen in a straight line. They happen over time. They happen in stages. They can happen ultra slowly. They can happen very quickly. The objective is for parties to topple someone that's in power or severely damage them so that their power becomes limited or non-existent. Intrigues can change the course of a nation, and it can last for generations. Intrigues are how folks got fractional reserve banking. Intrigues are how folks found themselves in all forms of quote-unquote slavery or forced labor, servitude. Intrigues are how folks get tricked into giving away all their power. Intrigues lead folks to become devolved in their thinking and in their language. And it's through their language that they voluntarily contract all of their rights away. Parties think that nationality is a silver bullet, and it is not. You can contract your international protected rights away. All to have a common denominator, and that common denominator is a thing called intrigues. And those who don't pay attention to the long game, those that get psyched out by the psych ops or the psyops, psychological operations that's designed to deceive, or another way of calling them is adaptive psychological games, fake outs. These things cause folks to doubt. It can cause panic or concern, distrust, and then folks make very improper decisions as a consequence of that line of thinking. And intrigues win. Most of our kith and kindred right now are suffering from the intrigues of melanated puppets of the colonizing hostiles. They're suffering at the hands of those who I call community pirates, the worst kind of traitors. All traitors have to go, especially those that participate in the intrigues against our folks across the planet. Our babies, they become sacrificed because folks want access to trinkets and toys. So they go along with the intrigues. Some talk about the Magna Carta or Magna Charta. A bunch of barons basically came to overpower a king. And he basically gave away all of the regal powers of that particular monarchy. He ceded them over to the barony that had engaged in the intrigue. And it changed the course trajectory of a whole population, which impacted other populations across the planet. So intrigues absolutely positively do matter, and you have to be on constant vigilance for them, see them for what they are, and act accordingly.